Hi all, it's Rach from Spiritual and Angelic Guidance. I'm here to do a reading for Capricorn. Now this will probably be May, June. If I can find some time, I'll do June. What am I saying? Yeah, if I find time, I'll do June at another time. Let me see. What I'm doing, I'm going to pick a deck for each of the signs, which I've done. This is your deck. Getting an oracle card, finding out what the situation is, and then we'll do some tarot, something a bit different. But yeah, take as resonates. Time can be fluid, the normal. Let's see what's going on for Capricorn. Okay, so you've got Mirror, and then you've got Mask in reverse. There's some wounds that you need to deal with. That's, you're needing to do some, really look in the mirror and go, okay, I need to work on this. I need to do some introspection. I need to look at my life and do some self-reflection about me, what I've been through. Like, stop trying to hide how you're feeling or pretending that everything's okay, or like, I feel like you really need to tell people how you're feeling, whether it's a person, a professional, a friend, a child, a freaking whoever, right? It's like, and this could be something where you went through this in your love life. Like, this is a wound where this could all be brought up because somebody's like contacted you to say, I still love you, or they want to give you a message of love, or let you know they're thinking of you, or whatever, right? I feel like whatever wounds that you have from this love situation, it's like you need to stop with the hiding how you're feeling. Like, maybe there's something you legit need to go and talk to someone about, or yeah. You need to deal with them so you can actually put it in the past. Do you know what I mean? All right, tell me more. So you had to have a new start. Put your fears aside. Have a leap of faith. Can I get one more, please? Thank you. Okay. So whatever this was, I feel like it's, I want to say, I don't mean this in like a nasty way, but I do feel like it's like a weight off your shoulder kind of situation. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like a, whatever you had that was like causing a lot of tension, I feel like it's over with. And the decision, I feel like, wasn't a decision you made. Like, I feel like this was a decision that the other person made. And I mean, it changed everything for you. Like the Tower, like this changed everything for you. Like, this was, you've gone from this situation to a complete new start with the Fool card. And it's like, oh shit, where do I go from here? Like, this is something completely new. I don't think it was something you probably wanted, but, you know, the choice wasn't yours. You're letting it go, though. I feel like, or actually, no, I don't feel like that. I feel like the loss that you went through, like normally the 5 in reverse is like you forgiving, moving on, all those kind of things. But I feel like part of the mask for somebody, my throat's going weird. For somebody, I feel like you are now expressing, I just got this, you are now expressing your true feelings. You've taken that mask off. You're dealing with the inner wounds. You're, okay. I think I misunderstood. So yeah, I feel like you are now expressing those feelings to people, person, whatever. Like you went through a whole lot. Like you went through a big change, a complete transformation. You had to have a whole new start. So now it's like, okay, I need to forgive myself. I need to forgive them. I need to let it go and move on. You know, can't hold on to that. It wasn't your fault, and you can't hold on to that forever. Why is my throat going weird? Like there was a lack of that honesty and communication here. Like the decision's made, and I feel like that was it. Somebody chose, somebody chose out, but you didn't see that coming. Okay. But this wasn't on you, and I feel like that's something that now you need to deal with because it's all going to come out. You know, like if you turn the tap on, it's like, or if you're, say you're drinking, you're out, like a shit example, but just hear it. So you're out drinking and you need to go to the toilet. Once you go to the toilet the first time, you know what it's like. You're going to keep peeing and peeing and peeing every friggin' 5 minutes, and because you've, like, you know, I can't remember the expression, but it's like you've released that. You've got the tap going, really. I can't think what the expression is, but there's an expression. Like you've kind of opened the doors now. Now that you've let yourself pee, you're going to keep doing it. It's like that. It's like a floodgate. Once you let some of your feelings out, you might, like, maybe you haven't actually dealt with the grief of losing this person or having a relationship break up or whatever. You haven't dealt with that. And now it looks like it's possibly going to be dealt with because it's going to come like a floodgate. You know, you might find yourself crying for no reason, or something reminds you of them and you start crying, or you think back and then there's a thought and then it's like you start crying. I feel like, though, don't stay in that place. I feel like you need to deal with your grief for as long as that takes, but I do feel like maybe you need to reach out if you need like professional like help, or you know, yeah, like this whole situation made you feel like lonely, rejected, a victim, like this person left you in the cold, like that is, you know, but I feel like that's not the case. This had nothing to do with you. You could have tried to avoid this tower moment from happening, but as I said, I don't feel like this was your decision. Yeah. But as I said to you, I feel like that burden, like you can breathe again. It's the only way I can think to explain it. Like, um, you need to release it. Maybe this person saw your relationship as a like, or they felt like they were a burden or something like that. But it's like the burden's released. Like, yeah. Four of Wands and the Eight of Swords, both in reverse. For some of you, like, yeah, I feel like don't let it, like, you might feel trapped or, um, mm, I feel like it's now you can move on. Like, you're going to deal with this in the way that you're going to deal with this. And I feel like you're going to have to put the past behind you as such. You're never going to forget it. You're never, whatever. But I do feel like this was taken out of your hands. This decision was made, and it's like you now just have to get on with it. Like, the burden's gone, the fear of this person leaving or whatever is gone. Like, it's now you just need to work on leaving it behind. But it was a whole place of like, it's a whole thing about transitioning. Like, you know, like when my dad died, for example, I did not really cry. I mean, I would cry to myself, but like I wouldn't have a good cry, and like I'd always stop myself, like, whatever. And then freaking hell, like the day of his funeral, I was completely fine. I was calm. I wasn't crying. I was like strong, being strong for everyone else, like I always do, until I had written a speech and then I couldn't do it. So I got my friend to go do it for me. And she started reading it, and fuck me, I'm bawling, like sobbing in front of everyone. 1313. That for me was probably my growth. It was like I could finally deal with it. Like I could finally, like, it was like I hadn't really, when you keep so busy to not accept something, that was me. Like I just had to deal with everything. Deal. You can only deal for so much before eventually it's like too much. And then you can only pretend everything's hunky-dory for so long before eventually it cracks. And mine happened to be that day. So, yeah, I feel like just let yourself go through whatever it is you need to go through, so you can then let it go. Strength. And that's funny, you've got strength and you've got spiritual strength in reverse. So, yeah, like, maybe this person knew that you were going to be strong, that you were fine. By them walking away, you were fine. You would have the strength. They felt like they didn't have the strength. They felt like they repressed a lot. A lot. But I also do feel like you are strong. And just because you're dealing with this doesn't make you not mean you're not strong. You know, you've even got strength here. You've got strength and strength. Like, you're a strong person. You dealing with something that you've repressed, there's nothing wrong with that. It's best for you to deal with that instead of keep repressing. Because as I said, eventually you're going to blow like a volcano. But you've got here the Star. So this is like hope and healing and happiness and becoming more optimistic. And, you know, it's like positive changes that are bringing an end to challenging times, the light at the end of the tunnel. The future is bright. You just got to have faith. And I feel like, you know, you've had to kind of take back power in your own life. Like, you've had to kind of, you went from a situation where you were kind of just like thrown in the deep end, and it's like, here we go, now you got to move on, having no idea what that looks like, to then, you know, all of a sudden you've taken back control of your life and the future will be bright. Tell me more about the Star. I feel like by you dealing with these emotions, like, you need to keep not repressing. You need to express how you feel. And I feel like by doing that, you're taking back your power. You're deciding, you know what, I need to let this go for myself, for my own healing. I need to let this go. And you are going to emotionally deal with whatever it is you need to deal with. And this could, you know, this could take a bit of time. You may feel frustrated. You might feel like I feel like this has been long coming. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like this is something you should have done already, but I know that no one likes to deal with that sort of stuff. Like, knowing that something is done with. And it's something that this is something that was the most like important thing to you. This partnership, this as I said, there's somebody that you were with, in love with, whatever. But it's all about doing that. Grieving whatever it is, dealing with those inner wounds. Like, you're now coming to that place where you can let it go. And that's a really good thing. The sooner the better. The sooner you choose to do it, the better it's going to be, because then then it won't just happen at some random moment. You're out and about and all of a sudden you just start bawling your eyes out. It's better that you sit at home, do whatever you have to, whether you have to write this person a letter and burn it, return it to the earth, put all your feelings into that letter, have you cry while you write it, deal with whatever you need to deal with. Or whether it means, I don't know, you however you feel like you need to deal with this. But I feel like from my voice, in my throat, there's a lot that you feel like you never said or didn't get a chance to say, or you never got some sort of like, you don't know why they chose what they chose, like why they chose to leave. You don't know. But I feel like sometimes we don't get that closure, and it's not because this person didn't love you. Obviously, they had their own demons and own whatever, But I feel like whatever this was, you need to now just focus on healing you. All right, I'm going to end it there because it's 20 minutes. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Okay, bye.